Mr. Kanter Freedom, more than a decade playing professional sports in the NBA. I mean, you are an individual who came from a community that had a totalitarian regime to the United States. You're now an amazing U.S. citizen. You're still an incredible basketball player. You came under this vacuum of leadership by corporate America to allow the Chinese to define what would be our principles in the United States simply because you wore a pair of shoes that said, I don't support the Chinese government's abuse of Tibet or its abuse of the Uyghurs. Who specifically did you feel the most pressure from? Was it someone in China or was it somebody happening right here in the United States?
So it was actually the Player Association, which I give thousands of dollars every month to protect my rights against the NBA, you know? And I was very confused. I'm like, why are they pressuring me? They should be on my side, not the NBA side.
Absolutely right.
And one of my teammates said, well, if there's no NBA, there's no Player Association. So they got to do whatever they can to put a pressure on you. Even one point, I was talking to someone from the NBPA, the Player Association. They said, if you don't if you don't stop wearing those shoes, we are going to change the rules. So no one can put any kind of message on their shoes. And I was like, I cannot believe that they are telling me that they're going to change the whole rule in NBA so no one can, because it was so beautiful seeing all those players are writing these beautiful messages on their shoes about their kids, about if someone passed away, RIP to blah, blah, you know. It was a beautiful message. And then during the NBA bubble, NBA was the one was telling us, you know, be outspoken about the social justice are happening in America. They put the BLM logos on the floor. They put the phrases behind our jersey, which was controlled by the NBA. We couldn't pick what we wanted to pick and stuff. So Adam Silver was the one telling all the players, hey, just go out there and speak, give interviews and stuff. And all of a sudden, when the topic was China, you know, they were just all silent and they were just going against what I was saying, which was non-political, you know. So it was someone from America, and I was like, how can the biggest dictatorship in the world, China, can control a 100% American-made company and fire a U.S. citizen? And I would just keep asking that question to myself. I was like, are we really free? Is it only NBA? The more I study, the more I realize NBA is not the only one. You see Hollywood, Wall Street, academias, big tech, you know, farmland. And I started to ask this question to myself. We just keep talking about the freedom we have in this country. Are we really free? So no, it was literally someone from the NBA who was American. So,
Mr. Kanter Freedom, you highlight the story of wearing free Tibet shoes. As an amazing NBA player, you were didn't play a single game when you wore those shoes. And within 24 minutes of that game alone, the Chinese government said they were going to pull all Boston Celtics games. And as a result, the NBA basically not only pressured you, but gave, one, the Boston Celtics a horrible loss. Two, deprived the people of China a great opportunity to see not only a great game, but really give an on-ramp for more Chinese to see what is true and great about America, our freedom of speech. But three, perhaps worst of all, we saw an American institution who wraps itself in the flag and is proud to stand on every social issue for the voice of, as you highlighted, our First Amendment freedom of speech rights, but then muzzles our own American population because of a hopeful pot of money coming out of China to keep them going.